welcome to the show. Today we're looking at Tunisian food. Franco, hi!
How are you?
Well, doesn't this food look heavenly? And you are responsible for this food, yes?
Yes, I am.
Here I am with Franco, the chef, and his little boy, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Now, Franco, I want to know a little bit about yourself. I believe you were born in Tunisia?
Yes, I am. I'm born in Tunisia, in Carthage, yeah.
And that's why we've got Tunisian food here in front of us?
Definitely, yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about Tunisian food. How different is it to other
the Tunisian
North African food?
Yeah, basically, North African food is slightly similar from Egypt to Morocco to Mauritania. It varies slightly, but the difference between what makes Tunisian food and North African food, it's where the spices and the herbs are used. Like the Indians use a lot of spices, the Italians use a lot of herbs. The North African use the two. It's where the herb and the spices meet.
So it's a marriage with
It's
herbs
a marriage
and,
of the two.
yeah.
And that's what basically makes the difference in North African cuisine. We use dried spices, dried herbs, and fresh herbs all the time. And that's the signature of a North African cuisine.
It smells wonderful. And of course you eat a lot of couscous, don't you?
It's the national dish. Everyone has got. It's like having a roast beef on Sunday in England.
And like the Italians without pasta.
Exactly. So couscous has to be there. Couscous is the main dish of Tunisian
Franco,
food.
how long have you been a chef now?
I've been chef for nearly 16 years now. I've
I've
started with my father, who's a caterer, and my mum as well.
So it's in your blood?
It's in my blood, yeah.
And where do you work now?
I work at the Victoria and Albert Hotel in Manchester City,
Very good.
Yeah.
And tell me, all the chefs, well, I know when I have interview, want to open their own restaurants. Would you like to open your own restaurant one day?
That's my intention, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's my dream, actually.
Yeah. What kind of a restaurant would you open? Tunisian?
No, definitely. It'll be a mixture of what I have learned during these years. It'll be an international cuisine and then cater it for the English palate, exactly.
Now, apart from eating couscous and vegetables, I believe you eat a lot of fish dishes, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We eat about 80% fish in North Africa in general. First, the price. It's not very expensive. Second, it's a healthy thing to eat as well.
Yeah.
And we tend to mix, like have a fish dish and a meat dish and a salad dish. So on a Tunisian dinner, that's what you find, a mixture of everything.
What's the main meal time in Tunisia? Is it lunchtime, like the Italians like to have the main meal on lunchtimes?
No,
do you eat
we
your
have
main
our
meal?
main meal at night time, which is between 6 and 9 o'clock.
Okay. Now, I believe you'll be taking us shopping later on to show us where you buy all the secret ingredients to make couscous.
Yes, I'm going to take you shopping later on.
I'm going to tack to this.
Yes, let's do it.
What about Alex? Alex, would you like some of this?
Yeah,
yes?
go on,
Let's
Alexa.
see if you like your daddy's cooking.
Mmm.
Lovely.
That nice? Do you like it? Very good.
Lovely.
If he likes it, that's it. Let me try.
Delicious.
Wonderful. Let's stop talking now. Yeah. If you want to cook Tunisian food, you don't need to go all the way to Tunisia. In Britain, you can find all the ingredients. For example, this shop here in Manchester. Let's see what we can find in. Well, of course, cooking Tunisian food, we have to use halal meat. You can use any type of meat, lamb, beef, chicken. I prefer the fillet of neck, which is lamb. With this piece of meat, you can do a couscous, you can grill it, you can make a kebab, you can stew it, all sorts of things. It's a wonderful, tender piece of meat, and that's what I prefer to do with my couscous. What we do, we cut it into pieces. The couscous, you want chunks, you want big pieces, which are going to be fried before we add all the vegetables and everything. Here we get you to meet my friend. I don't know what we're going to call him, but as we know, in North Africa and in Tunisia in general, we use a lot of fish, especially with this salad, which is called a salad meshwiya. And if you would like to make a salad meshwiya, preferably swordfish, but you can use grey mullet, you can use salmon, you can use tuna fish, any fish would do. And here, well, that's a lovely fish, isn't it? Chickpeas, one of another ingredient that you can use for your couscous. Adds a bit more body into the couscous, and it's very, very tasty once it's cooked in the sauce with all your vegetables and all the rest. You soak it, of course, for 24 hours ahead before you start cooking it. Our next item is going to be bay leaves. Bay leaves will act in your marinade if you want to marinate the meat before you cook it the next day, or you can put it into the sauce, and it's a very, very strong flavor, very nice with couscous. It does work. Here are 3 essential spices in Tunisian cuisine, which are cumin, cinnamon powder, and paprika, and they are alongside other spices. But these are the main spices to use. We have the cumin here. You can use with couscous, you can use with meshwiya salad, you can use with break and all sorts of things. Very important to use paprika if you do a fish Sfaxian style, which is a fish that originates from the center of the country in Tunisia. We use a lot of cinnamon with all the desserts and all the puddings, but we do as well use them in cooking. We'll cook savory food as well. So these are 3 main spices to have in your cupboard when you want to cook Tunisian cuisine. Knowing that the Tunisian food is the spiciest food in North Africa, therefore we have to use chilies. It doesn't matter what kind of chilies you use, the main thing is hotter the better. There is a lot of different sorts of chili, but it has to be a chili, a nice strong chili. The other thing that we use is fresh coriander. Make sure when you buy your coriander, it still have the root on it, because that's where the flavor, all the flavor is. Let's try. Oh, that smells gorgeous. And you can use your flour to garnish the end touch. Key ingredient, couscous. Couscous, there's a lot of ways cooking couscous. A lot of people steam it, some people boil it. What I do is use the liquor, the actual cooking liquor, and put it on the couscous, leave it rest for about 10 minutes. Once it soaks, ready to be dressed, and bon appetit. We've got all our ingredients now. Let's head home and do what I can do best, cook. Hi Lula.
Hi.
Alexander.
Well, while Franco puts the shopping away, we'll take a short break. Go and make yourself a cup of tea, but don't forget to join us back. See you later. Welcome back. Well, here I am with Franco in his kitchen, and he's going to cook some Tunisian food. Yes?
Yes.
What are you cooking?
What we're cooking, we're starting with salad meshwiya, which is a a char-grilled vegetable salad, and we finish it with the marinated swordfish, which we will pan fry straight after having blitzed the salad into the rubble.
That goes with the vegetables.
Yeah, that goes with the egg, the tuna fish, the swordfish, and a couple of olives, and we have the lamb tongue salad here. It's a very popular salad in North Africa.
Salad?
That's just on the bottom of the salad.
Okay,
it's just
let's
for the
get
garnish.
cooking.
Yeah. Okay, let's start. Move this away. Let's check our salad. Which is
Are your vegetables already baking?
yes,
Yeah, let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at them. So you've got red peppers, yellow
peppers, courgettes, onions, tomatoes. We have some thyme. We have a little bit of coriander, and North African chili, just for
a bit of a kick.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Winter,
some herbs.
and
Great.
some garlic and some herbs, olive oil
How
into
long do
the
you
oven.
bake those for?
We bake them for about 12 minutes.
12 minutes,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Off it
So
goes.
what do we need
I'd
to do now?
prefer it to be char grilled, but we don't have the char grill here. So we get our swordfish here.
Now I love because this is
That's been marinating since last night. It's been in there for about 12 hours.
great, and it's olive oil, isn't
It's
it?
olive oil,
and herbs.
olives, coriander, tarragon, and salt and pepper.
I love swordfish. Don't
Yeah,
you?
it's a wonderful fish. It's
Great.
really nice. You have to be careful cooking swordfish because it tends to dry very quickly. Little olive oil, very, very little because...
So you're adding more olive oil into it?
Oh, olive oil, yes. Olive oil
I would have
is...
thought this is enough.
No, I'm not using it. I'm going to dry it, Tubby, because this got a little bit of lemon juice, and lemon juice will stick, so I dry it.
You dry
All I
it
wanted
first.
is to absorb, to absorb. Dry this up.
I'd be very tempted to use kitchen paper.
Oh, that's all right. That will do the job.
Great. And it's sizzling there. Now, it doesn't need to be cooking for too long, does it?
No, no.
Takes
About
minutes,
a
doesn't it?
a minute on each
Yeah.
side, yeah.
Great. Can you use any other fish?
You can use tuna.
Yeah.
Which
What about
is,
salmon? Can you use salmon?
No, salmon is too oily.
Too oily.
Too oily, yeah. And we're trying to keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
So-
This is a fish that's very popular in Tunisia?
Swordfish is very popular.
Yeah.
Swordfish and tuna fish in North Africa are very, very cheap. So you
They're
can
cheap?
They're very
Are
cheap,
they?
yeah.
Oh.
We actually export them to. We export them to Japan and.
Do you?
Yeah. and
Yeah.
Europe. Okay, let's cooks.
So this is nearly ready, isn't
Yeah.
it? So fast.
You don't need to overcook the salad.
And it smells wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think it's the olive oil and the herbs that gave it that nice
Yeah,
flavour,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
Shall
Now
I
we leave
watch
that
it?
on the stove, reduce it
Okay.
a little bit down.
All right, so we
just
don't burn it.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
are.
So what are you going to do now?
So what we're doing now, we're putting all this, it's al dente, it's not overcooked, to keep the colours, to keep
Yeah.
the nutrient values as well.
Don't tell me you're going to blend them now.
Yes, we're blending
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Let me come this way
Yeah.
to see what you're doing.
So in goes everything.
So why are you blending them, Franco?
Just to get them easy to digest.
Is that the reason?
Yeah, exactly.
But I noticed
And then you mix all the flavours together. You have so many flavours in here, so you mix them all together.
But, you see a lot of these charcoal grilled vegetables usually
Uh,
served on the as they are.
You can puree. We're not pureeing them here. We're just changing the texture. It's the-
Right. We'll have to
okay,
see
we're not
yes.
using the whole chili because it's going to be a little too
Too
spicy. for
spicy.
us.
Now,
So what we
Tunisia
do-
food is
It's
spicy though,
it's the
isn't
spiciest food in Africa,
it?
basically.
Honestly.
Yeah.
More than
Tunisia,
Indian and
it's
Pakistani?
more. Trust me, more.
Honestly.
Tunisia is very well known with harissa, which is
Yes.
which is a strong taste.
That's a bit noisy. And we're having a little bit of coconut.
Oh, it'll be all right.
We'll do all right. It's like a soup. Okay.
Yeah.
So that only took seconds.
Preferably
didn't
if you got oily hands.
it? Shall I?
Yeah, let's switch this off.
Yeah. Try and use the cloth.
There we are.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Shall I turn the fish?
Yes, please.
All right. Oh, it's doing well, that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cooking
Great.
nicely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Get our plates.
So,
Plate here.
our fish is ready.
Yeah. Little
And
bit of the
It's
lamb.
how you're going to decorate this
Yeah.
plate now. That's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Bring in there.
Okay. So this is still lukewarm, isn't it?
It is warm,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
it is warm. It's like a salsa type of thing.
I was going to say, it does remind me of salsa. And you know, I'm dying to taste a bit of that to see how spicy it is. Can I just take a little bit?
Yeah. Here comes the swordfish.
Very hot.
Very hot, yeah.
Yeah. And that's your fish.
Swordfish on top.
Now.
And we finish that with an egg.
Oh, right. So that's hard-boiled egg.
This is a fondant egg, which is
what does that mean?
Fondant means slightly raw in the middle.
Raw. That's French?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I bet you speak French, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because most Tunisians speak French.
I speak
it's
7
your second
languages.
language, isn't it? It's your second language.
Yeah.
Great.
So here we have.
And that's our starter.
This is our starter, which is the meshouya. A drizzle of olive oil, an important part of it.
Yeah. It adds more flavour and it makes it look lovely. Well, it's fantastic, that. Really lovely. And it was so easy to do. Anybody can have
very
attempt
easy
to cook that.
Exactly.
You know,
it's an
even
easy.
if you're not a good cook, you can do
exactly.
that.
It's a very easy. I'd prefer if you chop this by hand.
It's nice, nice.
Nice,
spicy.
yeah. A little bit more salt and pepper.
Never mind.
Finish it.
Great. Now, shall we get with, with the next recipe?
The next stage
Remind us what you're cooking.
It's the traditional. It's the traditional dish of Tunisia, which is a couscous.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love couscous.
Couscous you can cook with fish, with meat, with all sorts of things, all vegetarian. Here we're using a neck fillet, a neck fillet of lamb.
And that's a cheap cut of meat, isn't it?
And the neck fillet is actually it's actually not cheap. It's not.
Well,
it's actually expensive. Cheaper than a fillet, than actual fillet. But it's a very tender part of the meat.
And it's very tasty. I love it.
Very tasty.
Yeah, very tasty part. Great.
Okay.
So
off we go.
this has been marinated with olive oil, garlic.
Olive oil, garlic, and thyme.
And thyme.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been marinating?
This
that?
the same as the
The
swordfish.
same as the
It took
swordfish.
about.
But if
10
you're
hours.
in a hurry,
Yeah.
is it alright to leave it for 3 hours?
You can do it à la minute if you want straight away.
Straight away.
Yeah,
But
straight
obviously
away.
it's better if you have time.
It's a lot better if you marinate
now,
it. So
before we start cooking, can you run me through your ingredients?
Yes,
so
we use
for couscous, we've got the lamb.
we have the lamb, we have the potatoes, onions, cauliflowers, carrots, mixed peppers. We have parsnips, turnips. It's amazing. A lot of veg goes into couscous. We have broccolis, we have cabbage, celery, and we finish it with the pepper, of course, and a little olives and a few aubergines.
And I can see, Franco, what are these spices you've got here?
This is, we call in North Africa, ras hanout, which is a mixture of paprika, you've got cumin, bay leaves, and we have saffron and turmeric.
And what are these carrots for?
These are for the couscous as well. They're going to go into the sauce.
Okay, all right, let's get
And
cooking
here, this
then.
is what we're starting with, actually. This is the main ingredient. It's chilies, African chilies, of course, 4 garlics, and a little bit of parsley.
Okay,
you can use any parsley, flat leaf or curly.
Okay.
Okay. As we all know, Mediterranean cooking, olive oil.
Do you have a lot of olive oil in Tunisia?
Tunisia is the 3rd oil producer in the world.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You have Italy, Greece, and Tunisia.
I always should think of olive oil in Greek, Italian, and French.
Do you know?
But Tunisia, you never think of
olive tree does not grow anywhere except the Mediterranean area. It does not grow anywhere in the world. So, we start with our meat.
Yeah. How much meat do we have here?
You can use. I'm using 2 neck fillets, which is about 500 grams altogether.
Yeah. Which is over a pound.
Yeah. It's about
right?
over a pound. Yeah. In goes the fillets.
Yeah. Great. Making a nice.
Sear them nicely.
Yeah. So you just seal the meat.
Yeah. Seal them, and then we start adding our. The rest of our ingredients,
Franco, can you use any vegetables you want or any vegetables you have in your house?
Yeah.
You don't have to stick with these vegetables here.
You can use any vegetables with couscous, any vegetables. Right. But the thing with the couscous now, we have to start. First veg that goes in is the onion for the flavor. So in goes the onion. Yeah. Second, the carrot, because carrot tends to take longer time than any other vegetables to cook.
That's right. Do you want them all?
No, we don't really need them all. Yeah, that should be enough. Once we had our... There, we get our mixture of parsley, garlic, and
Okay.
chili in.
Right, let's
Goes.
put everything in.
Okay, we give that a nice stir.
Yeah. And when do you put the rest of the ingredients?
Yeah,
in?
well, that's gonna go straight after the stock.
All right.
Yes, that.
So, and how long do you cook them when everything goes
You
in?
cook this for about half an hour.
Half an hour,
For about
and then
half
you
an
make
hour.
your couscous.
And then you make your couscous. Yeah.
Great. All right,
Tomato
so
puree in.
tomato puree. Tomatoes now?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Tomato puree goes
Do you
in.
put any stock in here?
Yes, I have the stock here cooking. If you cannot make your own stock, you can always buy the ready-made
Cheap-
stocks.
cheap a
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll work.
Okay,
It'll
Franco,
work.
we have to be quick here.
Yeah.
Let's put the rest of the ingredients
Okay,
in.
Inges.
Great.
We have
So
the
I love
potatoes.
the way you prepare all the vegetables
Yeah.
in uniform. Fantastic. The potatoes.
Got to be
what
organised.
else do you need? What else do you need?
We need the turnips. Inges turnips. Inges the parsnips.
I think we're going to need a bigger pan.
Yeah, that would be all right. That would be all right. Celery's in.
Celery. Fantastic. I love it because we're using all
So
the
many vegetables, yeah.
in the sun.
And here
And
it's
you're-
our secret,
And you're putting
which
your
is the
spices
mixture.
last, not first.
Yeah, the
That's
last. I don't want
unusual.
because they burn.
They
They
will
get
burn
caught. Yeah,
otherwise,
they'll burn
yes.
otherwise. They get caught.
Yeah, because a lot of Indians tend to cook the
Yeah, but
spices first.
Yeah, but that it's different. The
Different,
North
yeah.
African cuisine is
Yeah,
completely
it's
different.
completely different.
Okay,
Yeah. Great, so that's it?
that's it.
And
Now we have the
add your
stock. Yeah, the stock goes in.
And do you cover it with stock?
Yeah, completely, and preferably hot stock to
Hot
equalize the flavor.
That's right, otherwise. And it stops them cooking, isn't it? If you're adding cold stock.
Cold stock, it
Yeah, it
tends
takes
to
ages. Yeah,
break the flavor down.
Fantastic. So you would forget about this
Yeah,
for 20 minutes.
for about half an hour. Forget
All right.
about
So
that.
are we going to get on with the couscous now?
Yes.
All right. What do I
Yes.
couscous?
The couscous. This is our couscous here. I'm using ready couscous, but the other couscous tends to take a long time to cook.
Yeah.
It takes about 2.5 hours to steam.
Yeah.
So this couscous, all you need to do, once your sauce is ready,
Yeah.
you get all the liquid of your sauce into the couscous, mix it nicely, it'll rise up, and that's it, ready to be served.
Great. Okay.
So this is the things that go at last because they
Those
tend
are
to
last,
cook. Yeah,
yeah.
they cook very quickly. So
Okay. And are the couscous cooked separate?
no, the couscous, we're not cooking this couscous actually. This is already pre-steamed couscous,
Yeah,
which
but
you
you need
find
to
in any
soak them
shop.
or anything?
Yes, what we're doing after, if we're not using water, we're using this well-flavored stock,
Oh,
and that's
fantastic.
very
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a few. Yeah.
Your aubergines on top?
Aubergines and let that cook. There we are, our sauce is ready now, Lula. And we're going to pour it into the couscous and let it soak for a few minutes. All you need is the sauce, the liquor. Just soak it. There we are, and that's going to soak for a few minutes.
Well, the couscous are finished and
That-
they look wonderful.
Wonderful. Now I'm transferring it into this traditional serving bowl.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Which
Did you
is
bring
called-
this back home?
That's
from
a
back home?
tipsy, yeah, that's a tipsy. So I brought it back from, and we're going to garnish it now.
Yeah.
So,
So do you have to garnish it? Can you not just throw everything in?
no, it's like a Sunday roast in England. You have to have all the trimmings
Yeah.
around it.
And would you have this on a Sunday?
We have this,
every
yeah, we
day?
have this on a Friday.
Friday,
Yeah.
yeah.
So in goes all the vegetables.
So
Looks
you have to
appetising.
be very artistic, huh?
Yeah,
Because
you have to be very
It's
careful.
like painting here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it smells
Painting
delicious,
Mediterranean
actually.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mediterranean. Lovely. Well, I can't wait. It's gorgeous, this.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Franco, this looks wonderful.
Does it?
Thank you very much. Well, unfortunately, we ran out of time, but do join us again for more food on World on the Plate.
There we are.
Lovely. Bit of garlic.